Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another toy review by NemesisViralBruticus and the Combaticons. Today we have the Pokemon Target exclusive figure collection. And it is amazing, except for one thing. You may notice I am missing one of the stands. The good thing is it's not one of the important ones. Two of these figures need a stand. The other, being Mencino, just has a little problem with his tail, which is easily fixed by just simple posing. Alright, quick going over the packaging. You have all the figures nicely displayed. Also, it says Unova Pokemon Friends. I have no idea what that means in anything. Maybe it has something to do with the cartoon. I don't watch
the Woobat is a Team Rocket Pokemon in the anime, so they're not friends at all.
Anyway, I like the back because it has quick mini bios for all of them. Just types and stats and all that. And that's kind of cool. But my favorite part is Woobat, because he looks amazingly determined. Alright, so breaking these guys out of the box, we have this, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
It's just a background, but it's like, you could probably cut off these edges and have a nice, like, poster quality thing right here. I think it's a pretty nice insert. They seem to like to do this. They seem to have really nice backgrounds with Pokemon toys. Jack Specific seems to be doing a good job with them. Alright, the first figure we have today is Pikachu, and I've seen a lot of other Pikachus on the market. This one isn't that great. Its pose is good, but the pose also kind of makes its face look weird from certain angles. It's a little too pointed for Pikachu. I mean, I know they've changed his proportions over the years, but that just doesn't seem like it seems like it should end here. But paint-wise, it's really good. The tail is soft plastic, but overall not that of an impressive figure. But I suppose if you don't have a Pikachu, it does an alright job. The next figure we have is Mencino, and with the third stand, which unfortunately I broke this little nub off. It's a very easy fix though, so if you do that, no worries. It would have allowed him to stand, because if you see, without it, he kind of balances on the tail and falls over easily. But it's not that big of a problem, and you can pose him with the head. And it'll usually rectify the problem. Not too many of these Pokemon figures have articulation. If they do, it'll usually just be the head. I haven't seen anything else. But Mencino's really nice. He's pretty accurate, the white tips on his ears. And I really like this little tuft. Comes out, looks really nice. And his eyes are done very well. And especially the tuft on the chest. Makes you think Mencino, and he looks really nice. Very game accurate. The only thing I don't like, which is a pet peeve about a lot of figures, is his, I don't actually know what that is, some sort of code, is on the figure. A lot of them, they put it underneath, like here, and that I wouldn't have minded as much. But this one, if you pose it in certain ways, it kind of gets in and looks a little weird. But, overall, good figure. Well, here is my second figure. My second faggot. Now, here is my second favorite figure in the set. Being an awesome Pokemon, he already has points. But you can already see he's got sort of a smiling and determined look. And he's got his little paws up. It's very well painted. I mean, the one thing these figures have is no bleeding of the paint. They're absolutely, like, nearly perfect in their paint jobs. And they always get the colors accurate. They don't really skimp on the paint job. And nothing much more to say about that. What's nice is this isn't very soft plastic. It is soft, it will bend, but it's not like, you know, incredibly safety plastic where it just bends all the place. Very nice version of Axew. Here comes the downer of the set. Pansage was already not one of my favorite Pokemon. His design is just a little too funky for me. But he's made of extremely soft plastic. I mean, all of him does this. And now compare that to Axew, who, other than this, look at that bend. And then look at this. Why is it made of such soft plastic? It doesn't help him pose, and all it does is make the paint rip a tiny bit. His neck is weirdly molded. It goes on for articulation, but then it looks like he's a robot. And then he can't even stand on his own, so he comes with a stand. At first I thought this was supposed to make him look like a monkey, but it's not that movable. It just, with weird proportions, and the good thing is, when it's bad, it's still okay with these figures, but if they sold this one on its own, I wouldn't buy it. Overall, this is a real downer of the set. It's not horrible, but I mean, if it was made of completely hard plastic, it would have been a lot better. I'm not sure why they went with this. If anyone knows why, please post in the comments, but I don't think it can really redeem this from okay to... I don't think it can really get it up from how I feel about it. At best, it's okay. At worst, it's almost worthless. And now on to my favorite of the set, Woobat. Woobat's got, unfortunately he doesn't have the determined look, but he's got the perfect little Woobat smile. He comes with a stand, which he really needed, because if you do that, he flops over. But he's got articulated wings, so he can flap back and forth, which is a nice bonus. The nose is perfectly painted, as usual, and he's got a really nice smile, and he looks great. I mean, exactly game accurate, and my favorite part is making him do this, like he's playing hide and seek. But overall, I would buy another one of these just to have a little horde of Woobats. Very cool, very nice figure. Size comparison time. First we have another Pokemon representative in Tepig. You can see, I don't think these are scaled perfectly, but it's effective enough. Here you have your typical 3 to 3/4 inch figure, which is a pretty typical collector size. Thank you, Iron Man. Tony Stark has been drinking again. Then we have your typical can of soda. Generic soda. So I'm not advertising anyone. Ha! Pikachu! Why are you stealing Tony Stark's drinks? Damn it! Alright. God damn it! Oh, Pikachu. Pikachu! You're a real friend. Oh, I'm sorry. I fell over. We be best friends though, right? You buy me a drink. I can't drive home. You take the keys, Pikachu. Oh God. They got into my alcohol. Overall, this is a very good set. I got this for about $16, and overall, I feel very satisfied for the money, with the exception of Pansage, who knocked over Pikachu in jealousy. Oh God. Alcohol! Yeah. The only downside of these figures is they don't stand too well. You can usually get them to stand up no matter what, but they do like to fall over just because their proportions are a little top heavy. The trade-off for that is, of course, they're accurate. Overall, for about $16, I would recommend this set. Pokemon. Here is my second figure. My second faggot.